The Volvo Ocean Race has a 30-year history. It was formerly known as the Whitbread Race and is the ultimate mix of world-class sporting competition and adventure on the edge. The course is deliberately plotted through some of the Earth's most inhospitable environments. The professional crews sail round the clock in the Volvo Open 70, the fastest monohull yachts in the world. Their speeds have been known to exceed 40 knots. These are 70-foot, lightweight carbon fiber yachts. The race is a test of will and adventure. Ocean racing is no longer only a rich man's sport. These teams are comprised of professional sailors at the top of their game. They're paid to compete. The race requires their utmost skill, physical endurance, and competitive spirit as they risk their lives in a race around the world. It takes over 8 months and covers nearly 33,000 nautical miles of the globe's most treacherous seas. The 2005-2006 race visited 10 ports around the world. The race started in Vigo, Spain. The first port was Cape Town, South Africa, then Melbourne, Australia, Wellington, New Zealand, Rio, Annapolis, Baltimore, New York, Portsmouth, England, Rotterdam, Holland, and the finish in Gothenburg, Sweden. After each stop, the racing organization created in-port races to bring sailing into public view. It's a rough life sailing around the world, being away from friends and family for days or weeks at a time. When the ships are in port, there's no rest. There are port races and a festival to honor the fleet, and this is when repairs are done. The first leg of the race, both Ericsson and Pirates had to turn back to Spain for repairs. The rest of the fleet sped on to Cape Town, South Africa. The boats traveled 6,400 miles to reach Cape Town. ABN AMRO 1 smashed the world record to complete the first leg. ABN AMRO 2 was second, but it was anticlimactic as the boats drifted into port with barely a knot of wind. The sailors blamed Table Mountain for blocking their wind. ABN AMRO 1 went on to win the port race. Jan Decker from South Africa explained how they won.
Our boat, ABN AMRO 1, was designed and optimized for reaching conditions, which is what you get mostly in the Volvo race, and so far it's proved that it is a quick boat in those conditions.
The ABN AMRO unique design features a canting keel which gives it more leverage. ABN AMRO 2 broke the world record on the second leg of the race from Cape Town to Australia, logging 563 miles in 24 hours. ABN AMRO 1 came in second on leg 3 to New Zealand. The race into Wellington was finally decided when Movie Star led ABN AMRO 1 over the finish line by 9 seconds, the closest finish in the race's history. ABN AMRO 1 came in first on leg 4 on the trip from Cape Horn to Rio. They also won the in-port race, where the downdraft from the 10 helicopters in the air disturbed the boat's wind. Stan Honey, the navigator on the ABN AMRO 1, revealed his strategy for winning.
The position determination is easily done with GPS, the global positioning system. And so now the navigator's job is to work out the fastest course. As you analyze the boat very carefully so you can accurately predict the boat's speed in any condition, meaning any wind angle and any wind speed. And then you take the weather data for the future, and we get digital weather data that gives us a weather prediction every 6 hours for the next 5 days. And we take that data in conjunction with the boat's performance in every point of sail, and then we compute the fastest course.
The navigator revealed his winning secret after computing the fastest course for his boat. He goes on to compute it for all his competitors as well. Jim Kirby, the bowman from the Pirates of the Caribbean, explained how critical it is to gain points.
We have 7 opportunities to get points, and you can't, we had a great race going in Rio and one little fluke accident, and it sets you back in a big way. And with the boat so close in points, you can't afford to give up even a half point. Right now, half point would put us a place ahead. So it's every leg is critical, and the imports become more and more I think much more important now that we've got 4 or 5 boats all fighting for the same spots.
ABN AMRO 1 came in first on leg 5 from Rio to Baltimore. Crowds turned out to see the cutting-edge racing ships, which can cost as much as $25 million to purchase and crew. ABN AMRO 1 went on to win leg 6 to New York. The skipper, Mike Sanderson, is relieved.
It's a great relief to be on the dock, and it's a great relief to have another win under our belt.
The navigator, Stan Honey, takes credit.
It was a beautiful night, and it was nice to be coming in first.
On the passage from New York, tragedy struck during the night when 32-year-old Hans Horowitz was washed overboard in rough seas. The helm trimmer on the ABN AMRO 2 was from Holland. The crew rescued him, but he never regained consciousness. The Volvo Ocean Race CEO, Glenn Rourke, grieved with the team.
He was in the water for a period of time. The ABN AMRO 2 crew immediately initiated a search and rescue operation. They located him after 40 minutes. They got him on board in a little over an hour. When they got him on board, he was unconscious, and all their efforts to revive him were unsuccessful. At this time, our deepest condolences go out to the family.
The passing of their teammate dampened spirits and underscored what a dangerous sport ocean racing can be. By the end of leg 7, by the time they arrived in Portsmouth, ABN AMRO had accumulated enough points to win the entire race, even if they never finished. After weathering the doldrums on the last leg, the fleet arrived for the final finish in Gothenburg. 6 tired boats, one by one, crossed the finish line to receive a hero's welcome. The hills surrounding Red Point and leading to the finish line were crammed with an estimated 250,000 people who came out to cheer them on at the final finish. Pirates stole some thunder by coming in first, but the winner of the Volvo Ocean Race was the ABN AMRO 1.
This is the home of the Volvo Ocean Race, and wonderful to be here. It's a bit slow getting here, but it was good. It's good to be here.
There is no cash prize for the crew, but they can display their crystal trophy and retain sailing's best bragging rights until the next race in 2008. The new ports of call for next year's race have just been announced. If you're dreaming of getting involved with sailing around the world, you can find them on the World Wide Web at volvooceanrace.org. Carolyn Turner, VOA News.